They told him never to wear the mask. But when fire consumed his village and his father fell before his eyes, Riku had a choice: remain weak or claim a power that could consume him entirely. The Mask of Yoru. Riku was 17, an apprentice blacksmith in a quiet seaside village. He dreamed of becoming a swordsman, of seeing the world beyond the shore. But his father, stern and unyielding, always warned him, "The world beyond is rotting with shadows. Stay here, where it's safe." For a time, Riku obeyed. But fate doesn't ask permission. One night, while repairing a fishing net by the water, he spotted something glinting in the tide. A mask, black as midnight, lined with silver runes. The moment his fingers touched it, whispers crawled into his mind. Promises of strength, of greatness, of vengeance he did not yet need. That very night, the raiders came. Shadows with torches, screaming steel, houses collapsing in flame. Riku's father fought like a lion, but even he could not withstand the onslaught. With his dying breath, he forced his son into hiding, and his last words seared into Riku's heart: "Never wear the mask." Act 2. The Journey and Temptation. By morning, the village was ash. Riku buried his father, then walked away from the only home he had ever known. Along the road, he heard whispers of the raiders' master, a warlord called Lord Cain, feared for his army of masked warriors, a legion known as the Shades. Riku swore he would find Cain and avenge his father. But vengeance requires strength, and he had none. In the forests, he met Aiko, a wandering swordswoman. She agreed to train him. Her strikes were precise, her movements like water. Riku tried again and again, but every spar left him bruised, his blade clumsy, his breath shallow, ordinary, weak. At night, the mask called to him from inside his pack. "You are nothing, but I can change that. Wear me." And one night, he did. The instant it touched his face, power surged through him. His reflexes sharpened, his muscles burned with new strength. In battle, he moved like lightning, cutting down raiders with terrifying ease. But the whispers grew louder. "Strike harder. Take more. Kill." Aiko watched with horror. His eyes no longer seemed his own. "The mask doesn't lend power," she warned him. "It reclaims it." But Riku ignored her. The taste of power was too sweet, and his thirst for vengeance grew deeper still. Act 3. The Revelation. At last, Riku and Aiko reached Cain's fortress, a jagged black citadel rising against the storm clouds, its halls lined with shades, silent and unmoving. In the throne room, Lord Cain awaited. His voice was low and cold, like stone grinding against steel. And then, he removed his helmet. Riku froze, because half of his own mask was fused into Cain's flesh. Cain was no man at all, but the mask's will given form, a parasite feeding on warriors foolish enough to wear it. The raiders, the Shades, all of them were victims, consumed by its hunger. "You think you wear the mask?" Cain sneered. "But the mask wears you." The truth struck like a blade. If Riku killed Cain while wearing the mask, he would only take his place. The cycle would never end. His father's warning had never been about Cain. It had always been about him. So, with shaking hands, Riku tore the mask from his face. His strength vanished in an instant. His legs buckled. Cain struck him down, blow after blow, until death seemed certain. But Aiko stood by him. She blocked Cain's blade, gave Riku the chance to rise again. Together they fought, not with cursed power, but with trust, with skill, with their own will. Their blades struck in unison. The mask embedded in Cain's flesh cracked, then shattered. Cain screamed as his body dissolved into ash, the fragments of the mask scattering like dying embers. Act 4. Resolution. Silence followed. At the shore where it all began, Riku buried the mask deep in the sand. For the first time, the whispers were gone. True strength, Aiko told him, is not found in cursed power. It's found in resisting it. For the first time, Riku believed her. But as the tide rolled in, something glinted beneath the waves. Another fragment, another mask, waiting for the next soul to claim it. Would you wear the mask or resist it? Tell me your choice in the comments below. And subscribe for more stories like this one.